I mean, this is a sport that's on the precipice of irrelevance.
The games are taking over 3.5 hours. Playoff games are taking over 4 hours.
Game's too long, too slow. Who cares?
This is a situation where baseball's in trouble to begin with.
The MLB is officially dead.
Baseball is dead.
Rest in peace.
We can just get right to it. Boston Red Sox swept the Oakland A's.
We don't have to start there. We haven't, and that hasn't happened yet. I don't know what kind of crystal ball you think you're working with here.
Yeah,
no, you got to play the game.
Red Sox sweep the Oakland A's.
Have to play all 9 innings.
Recording early, the morning after DraftKings company party. The fact that I'm here, I deserve a medal.
The fact that I'm here and not in jail, I deserve a medal. I'll tell you that.
What do you mean?
Well, I had a bit of a. I mean, nothing I needed to go to jail for crying out loud, but probably the most bananas. I've never dealt with what I dealt with last night at a restaurant. Never happened to me before in my life.
Where were you?
I don't know that I want to drop the name of this place quite yet, but I continue to get worked up about it, and it makes me say to myself, like, no.
Rewind 90 seconds ago before we hit record. Dallas, I can't wait to fucking sewer the shit out of this place. I'm gonna fucking name drop and everything.
I didn't say the name drop. That's one thing I did not say, and it's because I understand people. You got to make a living, and I get it. But last night, just crazy. All right, let me lay out the scenario for you. Went to the Red Sox game. Obviously, I was there. I've got some friends, 2 buddies from junior college who were in town. I've got my crew from Carrabis who was in town as well. Those 2 crews do not know each other, never met each other. I've also got NBC executives out here as well who are here for the Warriors game, for the NBA Finals. All 3 of those groups I'm a part of. We go to an establishment, and the NBC group and executives are already there. My junior college buddies are already there. The Carrabis crew is already there. I am already here in this place, but none of us know that we're there together, right? So I'm with NBC. Call my Carrabis buddies, call my junior college buddies. They're in the building, and they're like, oh, shit, yeah, we'll come to the back. So they come to the back. There's a table directly behind us, full of cups and stuff. I go grab the server, and I ask her, hey, is it cool if I clear off this table and then seat my buddies over here? Is there a server working the area? And she said, yeah, she'll just be the one, working this other table here. Just go make sure you let the hostess know. Solid. Done deal, right? So I bust the table with the waitress, clean it, wipe it, whatever. And then we go and tell the hostess, and my buddies sit down, and the waitress comes and drops beers off to the executive table, if you will, just for differentiation purposes, and then looks at the table with all my buddies and says to them, if you've gotten beers from the bar, you can't sit here and I can't serve you. And we said, yeah, no, they got beers at the bar, but is that what we need to do, like to close those out so you can serve us here? We'll do that. And she said, if you got your beers from the bar, you can't sit here. Like, just repeated herself. And so I said, well, we clean the table off and talk to the waitress. Are we good to go? Is everything cool? And she was like, repeated herself. And I was like, holy shit, what fucking nightmare am I in right now? And I told her, I said, I understand where you're coming from. Like, you don't want people just sitting here at this table, not ordering through you. That makes total sense. So, let's make sure you're okay. I'd like to hand you my credit card so that I can buy a round of beers for my buddies here. Sound good? That way you're getting the money for this. She repeated herself a 4th time, at which point I didn't know what else to say to her. And I just asked, and I said, oh, so are you punishing them? I guess I don't understand why they can't sit here and why I can't buy beers for them at your table. You want to know what she did?
What'd she do?
She repeated herself for the 5th time and then started to tear up. And I was like, oh, wow. So there's some shit that's not right here.
Yeah, some emotional damage has happened to this person.
Exactly. Things are not okay. So she goes and gets another server. a senior server, I would say, not senior in age, just somebody who's been there longer than her. He comes over, and I've just explained to this individual, I bust the table with a waitress to go, and he goes, oh, let me stop you right there. You bust the table? And I said, yeah, I actually helped one of the other waitresses. She helped me bust the table. Oh, I don't believe that. Come tell me. And I said, I'd love to show you. So I fucking walked with him over there, showed her, and the girl I walked up to, she just threw her hands up when she saw this guy and was like, yes, I helped move the stuff off the table. That's all I did. And he looked at me and was like, see, you're lying. And I go, oh, what? See, I'm lying? What the fuck is going on? She just told you that she helped me. She just told you that I helped her. I don't know that we understand words right now. What is happening? And the guy got so irate, he went and got his manager, brought them over. It was this just massive clusterfuck for absolutely no reason other than we tried to give the waitress a credit card so she could get the money for working the table that I bust so that my friends could sit down. She didn't want it. Just, I've never in my life had somebody refuse the money we tried to steer to her and away from the bar because we were sitting at her table, the one that I had cleaned.
Do you think that
a big spender?
Do you think that if the Oakland A's were better, that this could have been avoided? Like if you were like the broadcaster of, say, the Boston Red Sox, and you walked into this establishment, they would have been like, Dallas, my man. Like this never would have happened if the A's weren't as bad as they are.
Best part about all of it, Jared,
what
is when they went and got the other manager. Like the manager went and got another manager.
Yeah.
That dude came over. That dude happened to know who I was.
Yeah.
And right
You're welcome,
after,
by the way, for making you notable in the city of Boston. You're welcome.
Right after that happened, buddy, there was a clamoring for conversations. People wanted to know what happened. Oh, fuck, right? And like, hey, look, I feel fucking terrible about this. Like, this is not, because they kicked my buddies out.
Ooh.
They kicked my buddies out of the bar. And we were like, are you, seriously, let's say this all out loud so we're on the same page. Are we being asked to leave right now because we cleared a table off and tried to give your server money for the beers that we were ordering? I just want to get that out there. Because I tried to tell, like, my fucking wife, when I first met her, like, she was in the service industry. On top of doing what else, she's a fucking starving waitress, right? My buddy who I was with manages a fucking cheesecake factory. Like, we're trying to tell these people, we want you to go off and have a great day. What the fuck is wrong with you people? What the fuck is wrong with you people? It was incredible.
I mean, I would imagine he's probably going to listen to this podcast and he's just going to be like, well, thank God he didn't mention the name of.
Yeah, so I'd steer away from Dylan's if I were you. Unfucking believable.
That's two
Unfucking
Boston businesses we've disintegrated this week.
Wow.
That's
That's
that
fucking
China dumpling.
It was, well, and here's the best part.
Bitch.
The one of the other managers who I spoke with, who is a Spanish-speaking individual, I happen to understand a lot of Spanish. As we were talking, as he was apologizing outside, a group of people, Spanish-speaking customers, were walking outside, and I stopped and I looked at him because I heard what they were saying and he heard what they were saying, and they had a major problem with the same individual that wanted to stand up for the other employee in the establishment. This party had the same exact problem, and they were using words and calling him names that I can't say.
Ooh.
And that's when I looked at the manager, whose name I won't use, and I said, sounds like you've got a big problem, and it sounds like you know who it's with. Sounds like you're going to have another conversation later tonight, huh? And he looked at me and he just said, Yeah, sounds like it. That's pretty bad. And I said, yeah, that's really bad. So not a great night at Dylan's.
Sorry to hear that. The Atlanta Braves have won a lot of games in a row.
A fucking wagoon.
Yeah, they haven't lost a game this month, and we're already in the middle of the month.
Yeah,
It's
so
June 16th.
So they're going to end with a winning record, it sounds like.
Some would say yes. The Atlanta Braves, at the start of this run, were 4 games under 500, and now they're 10 games over. That's how math works. But the fact that they started this 10 and a half games out, 4 games under 500. And now they're 10 games over. They're 4 games back. I said the Braves were gonna win the division. I didn't think that they were gonna take over this quickly. Joey, I feel like this. Are you believing what you're seeing or no?
Oh, I predicted it. I didn't say it out loud, dude. But what day is it? Oh my!
I didn't say it out loud. I thought it in my heart. I felt it. I felt that shit.
No, I swear I'm not even no cap.
Yeah.
When I saw the schedule for like what the Braves were about to like, I don't know. I can't even remember all the teams. I'm not gonna name them. But I was like, at the end of this streak of teams, we're gonna be 4 games back. And it's not over yet. We still got one more cupcake series with the Cubs. Sorry, Cubs, but you're not on our level.
Yeah.
You're not
You're
on
not
our
on our
level.
level.
No.
But we're going to be probably even better than 4 games back.
Mm.
And it's all thanks to the freaking team meeting. Mr. Snicker did it and fired him up. And don't forget that before this streak, they were at an all-time low. They lost like 2 games to the Diamondbacks. Everyone's like, Braves suck. Braves are cringe.
They got walked off by the Diamondbacks.
They got walked off by the Diamondbacks in extra innings. And then the game before that was even more embarrassing. Base running mistakes. Morale was low. Then all of a sudden, I mean, these guys fuck. Jared, you said it yourself.
Mm-hmm. That lineup fucks, but it's almost not to throw shade. But out of all the names on the Atlanta Braves, I would say the one guy that you would expect to not be leading the team in offense would be Dansby Swanson. He is. And the worst offensive performer during this run, it's been Matt Olson. Matt Olson over the 14 game winning streak.
That feels pointed for no reason. I don't know.
It's a compliment to Ole. He's an outstanding hitter, but he's been the worst hitter on the team during the winning streak. He's hitting 200 with a 578 OPS. Both of those marks are the worst on the Atlanta Braves.
During that streak. Okay, during that streak.
Ozzie Albies also wasn't performing, but he broke his foot, and we can get to that. But yeah, Dansby Swanson hitting 379 with a 1041 OPS. Your boy, Dallas. Michael Harris, the second. 370 with a 1033 OPS. He's played in all 14 of the 14 consecutive victories. Ronnie, 918 OPS. Contreras, 958. Austin Riley, who homered twice last night.
Dude's banging.
983. Adam Duvall, who we needed to step up. 1016. This team's fucking right now. Lineup's fucking hard. It is fucking hard right now. And that's not to say that that the pitching hasn't done shit and that the winning streak has been carried on the backs of the offense. That's not true.
No. Not even close to being true. Look, there's, I mean, can we just talk about Spencer Strider for a brief moment in time?
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, Joe, you want to wipe yourself up? My God.
He's my, yeah. What are you gonna say?
Well, hey, we can give you 2 minutes, bud. It's all right. Good God, you need to walk outside and stride it out with Spencer? Fuck. Don't stand up in front of the class with that thing, Joe. You're liable to put somebody's eye out. Spencer Strider right now, 44 innings pitched, 68 punch-outs. That's over 15 games for Spencer Strider. He just took the ball last night as well. But you need dudes like this to show up and do stuff like this to have this kind of run. Joe, remember when Huascar Inoa hit the scene? That's a question.
We're on a
I remember.
podcast. Yeah.
I'm hitting the up. Yeah. I thought it was rhetorical. I mean, everyone remembers that. He came in like a freaking fireball, striking everyone out, punched the wall. Since then it hasn't been great, but
but just think about the momentum he generated with his early success, his early performances. Well, you'd like to think now that there's a chance that Spencer Strider can sustain some of this early success that he's had, especially in the rotation or as a starter.
I mean, I think it'd be interesting to see what their plan is with him if they think he's going to be a starter, because he kind of seems like a bullpen guy just by nature. I think he has 2 pitches, just throws 100 out of the first inning, but he's been. I mean,
he just go 6 innings or damn near 6 innings. I think his last 2 outings have been 5 1/3, 5 or 6 innings, somewhere in between there.
Beautiful, and he got 1 hit last night. I'm pretty sure, maybe 2.
No, one hit.
Yeah, 1 hit, solo
he
shot.
He punched out 11.
11, yeah. Exactly, but
Joe, you're punching 11 guys out. We're going to figure out, look, the idea is he has a great 2-pitch foundation, and I can understand, being a little tentative, saying, well, he's probably going to need a 3rd pitch. I would tend to agree with that. And I say this, it's not like I was punching out the world, and I wasn't a world beater by any means, but as a shit-slinging left-hander, I had 2.5 pitches. So if you have an idea
what the fuck does that mean?
What?
2.5 pitches. You had fastball, changeup, and like a shitty cutter or something?
Yeah. Yep. It's exactly like on any given day, you could have called it a curveball. You could have called it a slider. You could have called it a slurve. And then on other days where I was like, this is how bad it is, I'm just going to throw it harder and call it a cutter. All right. Like whatever, just trying to make it go that way a little. All right. That's all I'm trying to do. Just make it go that way a little. So you can figure that out. And I'm telling you right now, with the way the guys are approaching the baseball at home plate today, you blow chundos and you got a big old fucking Uncle Charlie that you can bring to the party, you got a good chance to succeed. He's fucking got a little nasty slide piece.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun to watch. I would say Braves Twitter has been the liveliest corner of baseball Twitter over the course of this streak. And like Joey said, they're gonna keep going because the Cubs are fucking terrible. Like that's gonna end up being a 17-game win streak.
You're limiting us to 17. What are you talking about?
At least.
Who do they play after?
Your San Francisco Giants.
Yeah, we play the Giants and the Dodgers, and that's the real test.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But this exact same thing happened last year where the Braves were shit and the season was over and Acuna was injured, which he's not injured anymore. But then they started playing shitty teams and there's like, oh, the Braves are hot. Everyone's kind of like, yeah, but they're playing, the Nationals 8 times in 2 weeks. But then after that, the rest is history. Won the World Series.
Yeah, it's a nice little confidence builder. So this winning streak started with a win over the D-backs in the series finale. Then they swept the Rockies in 4. They swept the Oakland A's in 2, which is just not impressive.
That's a 2-game. It's really sweep. You don't even have to use that word. They won
sweep.
2 games.
They
won
swept
2 games.
the Oakland
A's.
A's.
They did against the A's. They won 2
then
very
they
tightly
swept
contested games.
in 4 games the Pittsburgh Pirates, and then they swept the Nats.
We don't have to do this, right?
And then they're about to sweep the Chicago Cubs. So, yeah, that'll be the true test. And you can even
so the defending world champions have won some games that they probably should have won. Congratulations.
Well, I'm with you. I'm saying they should have won all the games. They should have had a 14-game winning streak. It should be 16.
It should be 16. I've been saying that because those fucking games they lost to the Diamondbacks still are like piss me off. I remember.
Congratulations, Joey. The 6th graders won the 3rd grade relay race. Fucking high five.
Mm-hmm.
You're just fucking taking shots at the A's now. Like they were part of the streak.
Yeah, they stink.
We caught us at a bad time.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm getting to see them up close right now, and that team is fucking dreadful.
You caught us at a bad time.
Yeah. You caught us at a bad time. Oh,
what?
Brother. Yeah, you guys stink.
I got something we got to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
This immaculate inning.
Are you about to shit on it, dude?
No, why would I shit on it? You're the one who's shitting all over
I didn't say
innings.
I didn't say a fucking word about this.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the one who wanted no part of the immaculate inning conversation. Remember when the baseball gods extended their hands down from the clouds and blessed Nestor with an immaculate inning? What were your thoughts on that?
Who cares?
You didn't like it.
It wasn't a negative thought. It was a very neutral, who gives a flying fuck thought.
No, that's not
That's
neutral.
neutral.
That doesn't feel neutral.
That's neutral. Jake, is that neutral?
It's about as neutral as it gets.
Thank you.
But if I seem to recall, there was old tweets brought up that weren't neutral. It was like a kind of like a.
That's up, Joe. I'm with you, brother.
What did I say?
Twitter had just a field day, dude.
Yeah,
Twitter
a lot of
day.
nasty Nestorness is what there was. Just a
No.
lot.
I'm pro Nestor. I was the first person to come out and say that Nestor should start the All-Star game for the American League. I said that. I said that in April.
Yeah. Well, look, what we're talking about here is an immaculate inning, and we know what an immaculate inning is. And for those who don't or need to be refreshed, yes, it is 3 strikeouts on 3 pitches each. So 9 total pitches in 1 inning, all 3 strikes. And yeah, it's cool. Historical, no, but it's cool. It's just a cool little feather in your cap. Well,
wow, are you
last
saying
night-
that it's not historical?
I just said historical.
Oh, okay.
Like historical, like it's historical. Do you celebrate it like other historical things? No, you don't. But it's cool. It's a very cool thing.
Yeah. Not cool.
Last night, something really cool happened. Not only did the Houston Astros, Luis Garcia, starting pitcher, pitch an immaculate inning, there was another immaculate inning thrown in that same ball game, which means, yes, first time it's happened twice in one game, in the same game. And now here's the caveat to that. It was the same fucking 3 dudes who punched out both times on 3 pitches each. So yes, 3 hitters, 2 punch outs each, 6 total pitches each. That's impressive. Like, not impressive, like what an incredible feat, but just how things line up. Like, is this about to happen again? Like,
honestly, it just sounds like those guys suck.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Like, didn't you 3 guys just fuck this up the last time? Like, like straight up, he threw each one of you 3 pitches. And this is about to happen again? Yeah, it sure did. Nathaniel Lowe, Ezekiel Duran, and Mr. Miller. Mr. Brad
Put him
Miller.
on blast.
Put him on blast.
Put him on blast.
You're telling me that I mean, if those were your teammates, if you had 2 immaculate innings pitched against your teammates,
Yes.
and you were in the dugout, and it was the same 3 guys, that your reaction would be like, "Wow, history," and not, "You guys fucking suck."
Jared, my reaction, and I mean, my teammates would tell you this. Each one of those guys would probably have a bottle of Mr. Clean in their locker the next day.
Yeah,
Like just fucking Squeaky clean.
So I'm right
Immaculately
about this. I'm on the right side of history with this. It's not, wow, history. It's you guys fucking suck. Like that would be my reaction. I wouldn't be like, damn, I'm never going to forget where I was when I saw 2 immaculate innings. It'd be like, yeah, they fucking struck you 3 out twice on 3 pitches. You guys suck.
See, it's not about them sucking. That's more of like,
No.
are we living, like this is proof we're living in a simulation. Like this was a glitch. They're like, nope, we've already done this inning before. You fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
You showed the world your hand. We've been here.
Right.
These 3 dudes, you already punched them out on 3 pitches each. Somebody hit reset. Take it out. Blow on it. Put it back in. What the fuck's happening?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to continue my beef with the immaculate inning. I think it's stupid. I think they should abolish it.
Well, that's not happening.
We got to change it to 4 strikes.
Yeah. It's just stupid.
There have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 immaculate innings
Immaculate, yeah. Fuck the immaculate
in
inning,
Astros history.
Who cares? Like the first
Pitchers care. Pitchers
No.
care.
Yeah, if you're a
So you're just-
reliever,
You're
like
just not a
that-
pitcher, Jared. Sorry.
I am, and
It's not
I threw a no hitter. I don't need a fucking
not in your-
immaculate inning. I
it's
did
not
it
in
for the
your
whole
DNA.
game, not for the 1 inning. When a reliever said, like, who was it? It was Heath Hembry that tweeted and said the immaculate inning is our perfect game. Fine, if you're a reliever and you want to be like, damn, I threw an immaculate inning, like, all right, cool. But if you're a starter, you should be like, dude, don't acknowledge this. This isn't shit, because it's not.
I don't feel that way.
Well, that's because you're an idiot. Speaking of
I'm a
being
fucking
smart, though,
starting pitcher who knows what the fuck's up.
absolutely smoked my parlay last night on the DraftKings Sportsbook. Easy money. It was a 3-legger. Red Sox money line. Rafael Devers. 2 total bases. Easy. 1 swing. And the over on 5.5 Red Sox total runs. I had this thing on ice by the 5th inning. Shout out to the Oakland A's. Wouldn't have been possible without you guys. That team fucking stinks. Easiest bet of all time. Rafael Devers is homered in 4 straight games.
Going through a rough patch, dude. That's
Rough
all it
patch.
is.
Yeah, but it's time to step up to the plate with the DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of Major League Baseball. New customers can bet just $5 on any game and get $150 in free bets, no matter what, win or lose. Looking to turn a small bet into a big payday this baseball season? With DraftKings same-game parlays, you can do just that. Create your own parlay by combining multiple bets like which team will win, total runs, extra innings, and more. And boom, you have a shot at an even bigger payout. Right now, if your same-game parlay doesn't hit, you can get a free bet back up to $10. DraftKings is safe, secure, and reliable. Best of all, you can deposit and withdraw your cash whenever you want. All you got to do is download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. Use the promo code Jared, Jared. New customers can make any $5 bet and get $150 in free bets no matter what. That is promo code Jared. Only at the DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of Major League Baseball. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See the show notes for details. MLB trademarks used with permission. Yeah. The Astros, first team in MLB history to throw 2 immaculate innings in the same game. Cool. Cool, man.
Such a fucking hater.
Who
Such a hater.
cares? Who cares?
More hater than Josh. Unbelievable.
Cares, dude.
I
Crazy.
dropped one of my favorite lines during a game last night.
Oh, what was it?
And it just came to me. It was beautiful.
Mhm.
Said Sam Selman's serving up more sliders than a roadside burger hut.
Oh.
Because Sam Selman came in just
Jesus.
fucking slinging slidros, punched out the side, fucking beat it.
Mm.
Or not Selman. Oh, Sam Mole. Sam Selman, sorry. He was the other
Mm.
lefty who was just in the bin.
Do we want to
Sorry,
do a
Sox. Sit down, Sox.
Sorry
Fucking
about
suck it, socks. Hey,
Ooh.
like you want to know? So this is the kind of rough patch we're going through, Jared. The brother of Dave Fleming, the Red Sox Fleming, who shall remain nameless. Great guys, awesome guys.
Mhm.
But their booth is right next to ours.
Mhm.
And Jonah Bride, who's a rookie who was just called up for the A's playing third base, got his first big league knock yesterday. And I shit you not, he gets the hit. And like, look, dude, I love baseball. He got the hit. I fucking stood up in the booth. I'm fucking fist pumping like he just hit a fucking 7-run homer. Like I was pumped. And I look over to the WEI booth and they're all looking at me and they're like this. Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, motherfuck, man. That's where we're at. That's how tough things are right now.
Speaking
be
of things
back.
being tough right now, AJ Hinch has had enough of the bullshit.
He's done with it.
Well, I mean,
He's done with it.
if you have to use 3 position players in one game,
So,
Oh my God.
but is this what is, I'm trying to think about what is this an indictment of in our game? And I brought this up last night on the broadcast. Is there a desire to just front offices are now creating a line of demarcation and considering innings in this scenario, like whatever that game situation may be that they draw up, innings from regular pitchers there, those are hollow innings. Those are empty innings. Those are almost like red innings, meaning only negative can come from this if we run a pitcher out there. And in games where it's out of hand, when I was pitching, those were games where guys who weren't doing so well, that's when they got their action, right? That's when they got their work in. That's when they ate those innings, if you will. There could be one guy down there for that. There could be a few guys down there for that. Whatever it may be. Mike Piazza tweeted, former teammate of mine, Mike Piazza, tweeted, what the, can we just not string a few guys together down there in the bullpen to put the game away? Not put it away, but to end the game? Is that something that's not doable? Well, it is. You got the arms down there. But to my point, I believe this is something that is happening where they're saying, nope, based on what we've got to do health-wise and protect some of these guys still and what the schedule looks like. And nope, we've got 17 games in 18 days or whatever it may be. No, fuck it. Position guys. I'm not going to run 2 more arms out there to eat up 6 outs because you run the risk, and it's just the risk you run every single day in the game of baseball. But one of those guys going out there and misfiring and throwing fucking 30 plus pitches in an inning in a game that when you look back, you would say, why was he in this game? Couldn't we have thrown somebody else? And AJ Hinch answered that question with yeah, we can throw our fucking shortstop. We can throw our fucking 2 outfielders. We will do that. We won't throw anybody else in there.
it's just funny because the White Sox blew out the Tigers on Wednesday,
13-0.
13-0, 1:00 start, and you see the media tweeting like, "Hey, the game ended a half an hour ago, and the Tigers clubhouse is still closed." And then we got old fucking Boob Nightingale tweets out, Detroit Tigers manager AJ Hinch had a team meeting after the game, calling it embarrassing that they used 3 position players to pitch in a game for the first time in their rich history. The last team to suffer the embarrassment was the Chicago Cubs in April of 2021. So, isn't it odd to you, Dallas, that you're like, this is fucking embarrassing that we use 3 position players to pitch?
Nope.
When you're the manager and that's your decision.
No, put it like this, dude. You force my hand.
How many times have you seen 13 or it wasn't 400-0? 13 it's a blowout, yes, but there have certainly been 13-0 games where we only see 1 position player.
Yes,
that's your decision to use 3.
But the idea, like I just said, is maybe you've got guys down there in that bullpen. And look, I don't know. I mean, pull up the Tigers schedule. Look at what the Tigers schedule has looked like in the past 2 weeks. Have they had days off? What is the bullpen health down there?
They had a day off last Thursday.
What does the bullpen health down there look like? Meaning, are there guys that have been in games?
And they had Monday off.
back-to-back days. So for AJ Hinch, his response is basically if you aren't competing, you're forcing my hand. Like, what else would you have me do? That's kind of what AJ Hinch's response is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's saying. It's basically a challenge / call out of his players, saying, and you do it in that room, and it's you look down the line, you look around the room and say, to the position players over here, 13-0. Should I run one of these guys in here that just got called up to the big leagues out of the bullpen? You want me to run him in there? And the answer is, well, yeah. Like, we're not a great team, and we kind of understood that this might be a rough season. I understand you want to win. This is kind of some of the stuff that happens when we're trying to retool and rebuild and blah, 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 blah. But look, they made moves where they felt like, no, we're not here to rebuild, quote unquote. Like, we like our chances. So when you go from we like our chances to running your third position player out there and things have gone the way they've gone, you're not too happy about what the season looks like and what the future of the season looks like. But yeah, for me, that's a call out of everybody else.
Mm. Weren't we told that the rebuild is complete?
Oh,
I mean, is
Were
the
we not
rebuild
told
ever? I don't know. Were we?
I'm pretty sure I saw that.
They were. People had, okay expectations for the Tigers.
Mm.
People
Yeah,
were
you'll
like, they could sneak in there, a couple of those, but
Well, they got their power. They got their power bat at shortstop and Javi.
yeah.
They got themselves a big frontline starter in Eddie. I mean, things just aren't going well right
Things
now.
aren't working out right now.
Straight up,
I mean,
things
is
are
it
not
big-
going well.
Is Miggy their best hitter right now? I'm pretty sure he is.
Yeah, like I have to. I can't. If Miguel Cabrera is alive and breathing and in somebody's lineup, part of me just will always have to argue that he's the best hitter in that lineup.
I mean, Javi Baez is one of the worst hitters in baseball right now.
And that's just the facts.
That's a lot of money for
Torque hasn't necessarily taken off the way they might have expected, the way they might have wanted. Spencer Torkelson.
What do you think Javi Baez is hitting this season?
I got Javi Baez hitting 187.
188.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm not laughing at you, Javi. I'm laughing at how close I was.
Yeah. Javi Baez is hitting
Well,
188.
Akil Badu, he's in AAA struggling right now.
Yeah. Javi Baez has a 437 OPS over his last 28 games. He's essentially useless.
Wow, that's strong.
I mean, it's true. Since the start of May, he's hitting 154 with a 414 OPS. Like, that's impossibly bad. He was hitting at the end of April. He was hitting 295 with an 826 OPS. You're like, yeah, there's Javi. And since then, statistically, one of the worst, if not the worst hitter in baseball.
They just do. I mean, dude, look, I would venture to guess. They've got 3-4 guys that are hitting under 200 in that lineup.
Probably.
Well, I'm looking at it right now. We got 4.
Under 200.
5. 1, 2. Torkelson. Scoop. Baez.
Scope. I'm thinking, Scope, Torkelson, Baez were my first 3, and then Candelario.
Yeah.
Right? Is that right? Is that accurate?
Yeah. Yeah, and then Grossman.
Oh, and Robbie too. Oh shit. That's the other
former Oakland A, man.
Yeah, Grossi. Well, he's a good player. He's just obviously not having a fucking
good year.
Not having a good year.
Mm-hmm.
This is looking at these stats of their lineup is so sad.
It's bad, man. It's bad. It's just
They
that
have one player with the OPS plus of 100.
But this is what I said about the Oakland A's 3 years ago when started winning ball games, and people might have not expected them to win ball games the way they were. I just said, look, this is a group of guys that just got better together, like at the same time. And that's why you're like, well, wow, I didn't expect this. Well, maybe you didn't. But when they all come together and start just playing well and their skill sets ratchet up together all at the same time, that's when that kind of a surprise happens. That's not to say that can't happen for this group here. Straight up, that's the optimism I hold every day with the group I watch on the field with the Oakland A's. It's young guys mixed with some vets who have a shot at taking a real hold of an everyday big league job. It's tough to learn at the big league level. This is a results-oriented business. And when shit is not going well and you're losing ball games, the amount of pressure it feels insurmountable. And now you've got young guys who aren't used to having to adjust at this rate, and at times you could feel like you're being swallowed. So I hope they can turn it around just for these individual players' sake, because I don't want AJ Hinch having to run the fucking bat boy out there in the 5th inning.
Yeah. Who would you say is probably going to be the next person or the next team that we open up the voicemails for? Like we said, the White Sox, but they've won a few games.
They got to play the Tigers.
Yeah,
That's literally what happened.
That's what happened.
I don't know. I think the voicemail reared its head when it needed to, and has kind of settled back down in the sand. I'm ready to strike, no doubt, but I feel like there's some understanding in this cloud that looms in Motown.
Well, you can still get plenty of tickets to go see the Detroit Tigers. You just got to use SeatGeek.
Oh.
Head on down to Detroit, see the Detroit Tigers. I use it for the NBA Finals. I think I'll actually be heading over to Fenway today, Dallas.
Are you coming to the baseball game, Jared?
Yeah, I'm going to go see you today.
Are you going to be down on the field?
It depends on if I might take a nap. The fact that I even made it to the start of this podcast is nothing short of miraculous.
I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it.
You're a grizzled vet. You like your experience with this. I drink like 3 times a year.
Oh, fucking man up. Jesus.
I don't go outside. Some of us take our jobs seriously.
Oh yeah? Don't you have enough bad shit in your life that you got something to drown out? Aren't you like the rest of us, Jared?
That's why. Yeah, that's why I maybe let my hair down last night, Dallas.
Just blowing off some steam.
Sure did. But
speaking of blowing off steam,
hold on. What the fuck? I'm in the middle of a goddamn read.
Oh, well, you got to finish it. That's your.
SeatGeek is so beloved by butts everywhere that they've made it the highest rated ticketing app. Whether it's concerts, baseball, basketball, football, festivals, or anything else, SeatGeek puts tickets from all over the web in one place to make buying simple. SeatGeek rates every ticket from 0 to 10 to make sure you're getting a good deal. Green means good and red means bad. And you can get $20 off your first purchase with the promo code Jared, Jared, at SeatGeek.com or on the SeatGeek app. That is promo code Jared for $20 off your first SeatGeek order. SeatGeek, get your seat in a seat and download the app today. I did not realize that SeatGeek is also a sponsor for Baseball Doesn't Exist. Is that correct, Joey?
They are. I did a brand integration for them on my last video. So
I
you
did
can
see
use
that.
my code as well, but I'm not going to get my code right. Come on,
Well, I mean, Joey
might be illegal to do that.
Joey just put out a new video on Joey Votto, which 3 thumbs up. What was the most interesting thing that you found out about Joey Votto in the research for this video?
One thing that I didn't remember happening until it was him buying fucking
the goat donkey thing.
The donkey.
Yeah,
I was like, when did that happen?
For Zach
Who's
Kozak.
He bought a burro for somebody, right?
Yeah, for Zach Cozart. If he made the All-Star team, I'll buy him a donkey. He's also in college. People don't know that. Joey Votto's he's a sophomore in college. He's taking classes online. He's getting his degree. Respect it.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
And just how fucking old he is and how long he's been playing. Oh, and
whoa,
his
with the fucking how old he is.
He's old.
It's not a shot, Dallas. It's respect. The guy bangs.
It's true.
And his battle with anxiety and like that whole thing that went down, like, what was it, 2009, which was like really intense, and like the video clips of that, of him having to walk off the field and like going through that, and then just banging that season, still going through that, was like pretty inspiring. He's an inspiring player. He's a fun guy. He just did a tic tac on the field. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I did see that with the young fan behind home plate.
Yep.
Doing the gritty
The same day the video came out.
Little
Love it.
tic tac action.
I think Joey Votto, you need to watch the video and make a comment. People want to hear what you have to think about it, man.
Yeah. It's a good video. Dallas, what were you gonna say in the middle of the fucking SeatGeek ad read?
I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, before I go, because I do have to leave here very soon. Thoughts on Dave Roberts just seemingly finding himself in the worst fucking spot ever all the time, like between the career of a pitcher on the mound, the potential future health, the potential future ability of a man to provide for his family, and or him attaining a historical achievement. Like Dave Roberts, I don't know who or what is going on with him and the baseball gods, but good Lord.
He do be finding himself in a lot of predicaments as it pertains to keeping players in or out of games with historical achievements on the line. As you know, I fucking hate historical achievements.
Yeah.
So
big down on historical awesomeness.
if I were a major league manager, I would pull every one of my starters with 2 outs in the 9th inning of a perfect game. It'd be like, we're playing for October. We're not playing for you and your fucking historical achievements.
It's not about you. Don't stop being selfish.
Yeah, it's not about you, dude. I would rip the ball out of their hand and make them feel bad. Yes, I would.
You would be buried on the field.
Don't care. I would be the manager of the year because we'd still win the World Series every year.
No, you'd be dead.
Do you want championships or do you want perfect game? Oh, perfect game. Does it really matter?
I mean, hey,
I don't think it does.
it's not for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. I would rather win a World Series than be some fucking loser that threw a perfect game.
I fucking tell me about it.
Yeah. So that's just my 2 cents
Confirm.
on the matter. Yeah. You would trade your perfect game for a World Series?
Confirm. You know the answer to that.
Would you rather be Dallas Braden or Drew Pomeranz? Take the money out of it. Drew Pomeranz played in a fucking the longest World Series game ever played. It was 18 goddamn innings, and he was literally just sitting on a folding chair like an asshole in the bullpen while the fucking bullpen catcher came in to pitch before Drew Pomeranz was called upon. Wow. Would you rather be Dallas Braden, thrower of a perfect game, or would you rather be Drew Pomeranz, who was straight up told, we don't like you. We don't want you to pitch in the longest World Series. We would rather put a position player in this game than go to you. Who would you rather be?
Day after day, I continue to be all I can be. That's just me, oh me. Jared, life's pretty fucking good as your boy DB, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Don't get it fucking twisted, okay?
That's a great call. Yeah. So you would rather be Dallas Braden, a guy that threw a perfect game, than Drew Pomeranz, who he was there. He got a ring, but essentially was that's embarrassing. Every other pitcher was deployed.
You're a really mean person.
I'm
And
not mean. I've
you and
apologized to Drew.
Pomeranz
I've apologized to Drew.
and his family, like the
I've
assault.
apologized to his wife too.
You launched an assault on his wife. You launched an assault on him. I think
No.
I don't know if he still has a dog. I don't know if he had a dog before. I think he had some words about that little fucker too.
Yeah,
it was just a volatile situation in Malibu. I thought
Drew
I was
and
gonna
I are
have to
fine.
pull- I don't know.
and Milwaukee. We talked it out in Milwaukee.
You had to apologize in Malibu.
I didn't apologize.
Revisit in Milwaukee. Hey,
I
just
didn't
wanna make
apologize.
sure-
I doubled down. I tried to justify my actions. I said, "Here's why I said all these things about you."
Yeah. Here's why I'm a huge piece of shit. To
No.
you. Yeah.
We talked it out in Milwaukee.
I don't think you did. I think you
no.
probably talked, and he was probably like, "This guy's still fucking talking."
Nope.
Still
That's why
talking.
he came on the podcast after. He was like, "Please, can I come on your podcast?" And I was like, "Absolutely." We talked.
He knows
it
what
out.
You got to feed. You want to pass the bridge. You got to feed the troll.
Yeah. We talked it out in Milwaukee. We had another conversation in Malibu. Where we were teammates. We shared a dugout together.
Yeah, you lost
and
that game.
You lost the game, and
Right.
then
No.
I
I
saw him again in Miami.
What are you talking about?
I saw him again in Miami. He was in the lobby.
And people forget that I won the I won the California Strong Home Run Derby. Let's not forget that.
That didn't even happen.
That happened.
There was no home run derby.
There was a home run derby.
You mean you just hit the most home runs in batting practice?
No, that was my home run derby.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there was no home run derby. Dallas was just
No,
like,
it might not have been officially sanctioned, but
right.
there was definitely people trying to hit home runs, and out of those people, I hit the most, so
Yeah.
I won.
Yeah, that's called batting practice. And
No.
Dallas was like, "Oh, this DB's time to shine."
Hide your kids.
Yeah,
Move that stroller because I'm fucking dropping dick.
yeah. Good for you.
All right, I gotta go.
All right. Good luck at the game today. Hope you guys get this last one.
Yeah, hey, if you're down on the field, come say hey, or maybe if you want to come up into the booth, come say hey. If you want, Jared,
I'm
I
gonna
might
come
be able
into
to
the
get you. I might be able to get you a half inning on TV today.
Let's go.
That could happen.
What inning are we talking here?
I don't know. We can talk about it.
All right, let's talk about it. I'll
Cool. I'll FaceTime in.
Yeah, that'll be exciting.
Yeah, we'll get Satellite Joe going. It'd be nice. Just a little BID shout out.
That'll be that would happen to me. I would get on the A's broadcast before I got on the Red Sox broadcast. But
Anyway, all right, I gotta go.
all right, we'll see ya.
Peace.
Bye, Dallas. Where Dallas is going is obviously to get some Freshly. He's got to get his pregame meal in. And it's food that's fast. It doesn't have to be fast food. Freshly offers quality meals without the hard work. Their meals are designed by nutritionists, cooked by chefs, then delivered fresh. Other meal deliveries need to be prepped and cooked, but Freshly is ready to eat in just 3 minutes. No one wants to spend an hour cooking dinner after a rough day at work or an infuriating commute. At the end of a long day, takeout doesn't have to be your only option for an easy dinner. Whether it's for you or your whole family, Freshly gives you convenience, flavor, and nutrition. Why do I have the hiccups? Probably because I need Freshly. Get delicious chef-made, nutrient-packed meals delivered straight to your door. No cooking required. Fresh and never frozen. Ready to heat and enjoy in just 3 minutes. Use the Freshly website or the app to find meals that fit your lifestyle with plans that work for your dietary needs. Preferences, tastes, and family size. Choose from over 50 nutritionist designed entrees like their classic steak peppercorn, multi-serve sides like their masterful mac and cheese, or their new line of plant-based meals. Skip the grocery shopping and dirty dishes. Your meals arrive cooked and fresh every week. New meals are added weekly, so you're never stuck eating the same thing over and over. Stop stressing about dinner. Right now, Freshly is offering the listeners of Baseball is Dead $125 off your first order when you go to freshly.com/Jared. That's $125 off at freshly.com/Jared. Ooh.
Or you could go to Dumpling King. It's up to you.
What's the... Oh, yeah, that would be the Palace, right? Is it Palace?
Yeah, it's the Palace.
Yeah. How you feeling, Jake?
A lot better. It was a tough Monday, but we're back.
Yeah, that's a really tough Monday.
Mondays suck. I hate
How do you feel about Orlando Arcia, Joey?
Big guy fucking hits.
Mm.
All he does is hit.
All he does is hit.
And he never plays.
Are we
But now he's gonna
concerned?
play.
Are we concerned about Ozzy Albies or no?
Dude, I don't know what the fuck that was.
I thought he fouled the ball off his foot, and then you look at the replay, and he just fell.
Yeah. I was there too. I thought the same thing. It was like, oh, it's a dead ball. Why are they throwing the ball? He hit it off his foot, but it was like a Conor McGregor type injury where it already must have been hurt probably because the video doesn't look like anything happened.
This week in firing up the boys, Garrett Stubbs, 3-run walk-off bomb in the 9th inning against the Marlins, and this was coming off a pretty shitty loss the night before.
Yeah.
Like you had Rhys Hoskins cranking homers, game-winning, game-tying shots, and it looked like the Phillies had another win in the bag against the Marlins. Jazz Chisholm had something to say about that. But the game yesterday, Garrett Stubbs gets a fucking, what was this, lefty on lefty? I believe it was. Garrett Stubbs. Yeah. Lefty on lefty. 2 outs, 2 strikes, 2 runners on, and gets a fucking 90-mile-an-hour dick ball that he just cranks into the seats, spikes his bat. He takes his helmet off. He's flexing. He's screaming at his teammates. I don't know where this ranks for you in terms of like fire up the boys moments for 2022. It's pretty high for me.
You think so? I feel like firing their manager fired him up. But that, if you haven't seen that clip, look that up because that might have been like the best pimp job of the year.
Yeah,
just the way he spiked that bat, it was ferocious. That bat is not coming back.
No.
That would be a sick home run celebration. Hit a bomb and just snap the bat over your leg.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
I love that.
They should put me in the majors, bro. I'd be electric.
I think you'd be one of the best big leaguers going right now.
I do have like a bit kind of big league energy, but I'm no Garrett Stubbs.
No, you're not. You're not Garrett Stubbs. I don't know who I would describe you as. You get Johnny Damon vibes to you.
Nice.
Yeah, I could see you being more Johnny Damon types.
You call me a fucking traitor, bro?
Nah, bro. I'm saying you did what was right for your family.
That's true.
Yeah. The Yankees have won.
Okay, we'll go on the Yankees. I don't want to talk about the Phillies. But the game against the Marlins that they lost was like, it doesn't hurt. I guess it's different because the Phillies, they're playing well. But that was just the quintessential Phillies. Like, you crush them, you blow it, you start crushing them again, and then you blow it again.
Yeah.
It's every game for them.
Do you think the Phillies have a chance to make the playoffs?
Yeah.
Do you think they will?
Of course
make
they have
the
a
playoffs?
chance. No, I don't think the Phillies are going to make the playoffs, unfortunately, just because, I feel like it's hard. I think it's hard to get 3 teams in any division to all make the playoffs.
I mean, that's going to happen in the American League East.
It'll happen in the American League East.
It'll be 4 fucking teams.
Yeah, but that's an anomaly. And I think it's probably... I don't think the AL's as deep either in terms of the wild card race.
So you think the Guardians suck? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, actually, I do think the Guardians suck. I'm not. I'm not scared of the Guardians.
Damn, dude.
Take that. They do suck. They don't suck, but like, I always go back to this. Before the year started, what was everybody saying?
What
about
the
the Guardians?
Suck? They suck.
Shit transfer. They trade everyone. They don't care. Lowest payroll. Blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
They've overachieved. Respect. Tip your cap. But
they've won 8 out of 10.
Close. They're not even close to being as good as any team in the AL East other than the Red Sox.
16-10 at home. They've won 3 straight. They're only half game out of a playoff spot, and you're telling me that the Cleveland Guardians fucking blow.
They don't blow.
That's what you said.
I did say that, but
Mm-hmm.
and they do blow, but they don't blow like, you know what I mean? Like because what you just said is true.
Right.
That they don't blow like because they have a okay record,
Mm-hmm.
but they blow in terms that they have like one hitter in the lineup who's like genuinely scary.
If the
Not any-
Philadelphia Phillies were to make the playoffs, I mean, you're going to have, let's just say the Braves overtake the Mets in the NL East. So the wild card teams are the Padres, the Mets, and the Giants.
Yeah.
And then
But
where
that's what I'm
you've got like a dogfight with the Brewers and the Cardinals in the Central. And then you have the Phillies are 3.5 games back of the Giants, but the Brewers are ahead of them.
Yeah, so basically the Phillies are going to have to be better than one of these teams. The Giants, the Padres.
2.
Yeah.
They're going to like the Phillies are going to have to be better than the second best team in the Central and the third best team in the West.
Yeah, so it's a tough path. It's a way tougher path than in the. I wouldn't say, I don't know if it's easier in the NL, but I just feel like the AL is like more set in stone. Like you can look at the AL and kind of like I can already see the playoffs in the AL. It's like
And
the AL East.
Just to double down, you think there's no fucking chance the Guardians are going to sniff October?
Oh yeah, I'm doubling down. There's no chance,
Okay.
unfortunately, for the Guardians.
So you think they're going to be sellers at the deadline then?
Yeah, I think the Guardians are always selling, dude. Even when they're, they're going to be selling. They're going to be selling, and who's going to be buying? It's going to be the Rockies. The Rockies are going
to be buying.
That's what I was thinking about today. Looking at like the Rockies might make a couple moves. I mean,
Yeah, they're only 9 games under 500.
Chris Bryant needs some star power on that team.
Yeah, I need some help. Someone fucking help out Chris Bryant. What is he even doing this year? I know he hurt?
Yeah, he's hurt right now.
Yeah, he's not. Oh, okay. Chris Bryant's hitting 270. He's only played 17 games. A 676 OPS. That's going to be one of the worst contracts of all time, I think.
Chris Bryant?
I'll
I'll name some worst contracts right now if you want to freaking name names.
Anthony Rendon?
No. There's
You don't
one
think
worse.
Rendon's contract is
There's
worst?
one worse. There's one worse right now.
Oh,
And it's a
man.
similar.
All right,
they're in
don't
the
tell
same,
me.
They're in the same stratosphere. Similar backstories in a way. I don't know if backstory is a bad way to describe it. But these guys are connected for life.
A similar backstory.
That's a bad way to say it, but they are connected.
Like, are they former Nats?
They are.
You're not going to say Bryce Harper.
No.
That's a great contract.
This is why it's the fact that you can't even think of it is
Steven
like,
Strasburg's
tells it all.
extension?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strasburg is like I don't know how much he's pitched, but he just came back, 1 start, gave up 7 runs, back on the IL. Like that.
Steven Strasburg. When did he get that? After the World Series in 19?
Yeah. That's the thing. They picked between Rendon and Strasburg, which one they were going to sign.
They both suck.
And they both.
Steven
But
Strasburg.
even Rendon is not. I wouldn't say Rendon sucks.
He sucks.
He hasn't really played. When he
Because
plays,
he
he's
sucks.
Like, no, because he's hurt.
No. Steven Strasburg made $35 million a year over the last 3 years. So wait. Did that extension cover 19 too? It must have. Yeah.
They re-signed him after that World Series.
But in 2019, he made $38 million.
And then he opted out, I believe.
How the fuck? I'm going to look at this right now. Nationals.
But I think that was like his best year. I mean, he proved himself that year for the World Series. Was electric.
Right. Best changeup in baseball. Okay, yeah. Re-signed by Washington as a free agent on December 9th, 2019. 7 years, $245 million.
Yeah.
Steven Strasburg makes $35 million a year. And in the 3 years since he signed this contract, he's made 8 starts, has a 6.89 ERA. He's given up 32 hits in 31 and a third innings, 24 earned runs, 6 homers. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Isn't that, I mean, you just said it. In 3 years, 8 starts.
3 years. 3 years. And I get one of them was an abbreviated season, but Jesus, dude. He was 5th in the Cy Young Award the year that they won the World Series. He threw 209 innings. That must be so frustrating, though. Like, if you're 209 innings, a 3.32 ERA, 251 strikeouts in the 209 innings, 5th in the Cy Young, 15th in MVP. You just won the World Series. You just got $245 million. And you're like, this is fucking great. And then the next 3 years of your life are just, you're just hurt.
Yeah.
Like, that must be miserable. Miserable. Like, you can't do anything. You can't do what you love. You can't go out and pitch. You probably feel fucking like the biggest piece of shit going because you're just cashing these $35 million checks. You don't feel like you're earning it. The fans are probably pissed at you. Like, you have, I don't really know much about Nats fans, but if you go out and win a World Series, you're on top of the world if you contributed to that. But then when you sign for all that money and the return on investment is not even zero, it's negative. In some markets, fans will be like, fuck this guy. Instead of understanding that injuries happen, whatever. I mean, like Strasburg's had injuries for his career. Like, he's been an injury guy. But not like this. Not like this. That sucks.
Yeah,
One start and back on the IL.
His start, he was throwing 90 miles per hour last start.
Was he really?
Yeah, his average fastball this year is 90.3.
Bro. That's sad.
It is sad because he's a DC legend. I mean, they won the World Series. Huge part of that. Was he the MVP? Or was that, I don't remember. Rendon? I don't know. Either way, luckily it is happening. Nats fans are not the type of fans who are like, fuck Steven Strasburg. It's a pretty tame fan base, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
New team, DC sports, pretty sad.
Mm-hmm.
But
so this is a rib injury.
Really? Yeah, I didn't even know what happened, but it wasn't like, that's not why he missed all season, is it?
No, it was like the thoracic outlet thing. Thoracic outlet syndrome. Yeah, isn't that what happened to fucking Matt Harvey? It's
not. Something worse happened to Matt Harvey.
Yeah, that's
Little different.
2010. Right arm injury. Right shoulder inflammation. Right forearm injury. Strained flexor tendon in right forearm. Tommy John surgery. Recovering from Tommy John surgery. Heat cramps. Strained right lat muscle. Right forearm injury. Tightness in neck. Strained left oblique. Back injury. The flu. These are all his like IL stints / like day to day. Strained upper back. Sore right elbow injury. Right elbow nerve impingement. Right shoulder inflammation. Cervical nerve impingement in right shoulder. Right hand injury. Carpal tunnel neuritis in the right hand. Right shoulder inflammation. Strained neck. Surgery to treat thoracic outlet syndrome. Recovering from surgery to treat thoracic outlet syndrome. And then this last one was 15-day IL with rib injury.
Is that his whole career?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. That's funny. He hasn't gotten COVID yet. So
That's true. That's true.
He's going to come back and immediately just get COVID. Like this man is cursed, man.
Just can't catch a break.
Sorry, Strauss. At least he won the chip.
He won the big one. No one can ever take that away from him.
Yeah, I think that's how most fans will remember Steven Strasburg
As a champion.
as a champion.
I mean, I don't know that I maybe follow like one or two Nats fans on Twitter. Not a vocal fan base, if we're being honest.
No, I mean the team's relatively new. I mean, I've lived here my whole life.
I mean,
I feel
didn't the Nats first season in 2004?
5, I believe.
Let me see.
2005? Yeah. 2005. Maybe 2006, but I'm pretty sure 2005.
I think it was 2000. I think it was all right. If it wasn't 4, it was 5, because I know that when the Red Sox won the World Series in 2004, Pedro was like, "This is for everyone in Montreal that they're not going to have a baseball team."
Yeah, and then they came here and then they fucking sucked for years. Like,
Yeah.
and that's where the worst team for like years. I don't know how long, when they started winning. And then they started winning and started choking every year in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Then they had that one big year. But when they were good, I mean, that they were like, they had good attendance and they were selling it out. But I don't think Nats fans were ever known as like the rabid fan base.
No, it's a nice area though. Have you been down there? It's a good time.
Yeah, I've been now. I was there yesterday. Actually.
Yeah, you ever go to what's it called? Salt Line?
No.
Oh, it's a good little bar right by the water there. Like
Yeah.
right on a dock. Oh yeah. You gotta go check it out. It's a nice area. You know what else you have to check out?
The steaks for Father's Day.
You gotta check out Gosling's rum.
Oh.
Yeah. We all know the power of an
I've
MVP.
checked it out all right.
Oh, I bet you have. I bet you have. They make good teams great, and the folks at Gosling's Rum know a little something about MVPs. All the most valuable fans and super fans across the world who have made Gosling's Dark and Stormy one of the most popular cocktails on the planet. That delicious combo of smooth Gosling's Black Seal Rum and spicy Gosling's ginger beer cannot be beat for a summer cocktail. Visit goslingsrum.com to get Gosling's products delivered right to your doorstep and get $15 off your order of Gosling's rum, ginger beer, or Dark and Stormy cans using promo code DraftKings. 21 and over only, and please, for the love of God, drink responsibly. And while we're at it, batter up. And we're not just talking about pancakes. Peacock is taking brunch to the big leagues and putting a new spin on America's favorite pastime. Watch exclusive baseball games every week with MLB Sunday Leadoff. All games are available nationwide and no local market blackouts. So you can swing into action wherever you are, no matter what. And another home run, when you subscribe to Peacock, you'll get access to live sports like Sunday Night Football, Premier League, golf, and WWE. Plus hit movies and shows. Download the Peacock app to take the game on the go or kick back and stream on your favorite devices. Don't miss any exciting matchups all season long, featuring exclusive pre- and post-game coverage with host Ahmed Fareed and Jason Benetti with the play-by-play. Change up your weekend with MLB Sunday Leadoff only on Peacock. Go to peacock.com/MLB to sign up right now. What else we got?
What about your former boss getting in the fantasy league? You see that?
Yeah. Do you want to know how he got in it?
No.
Yeah. I did. I got him in.
What?
Yeah. I got a text from a player that's in the league yesterday. And he said, what do you think the odds are that Dave would be interested in being in the league? And I was like, what league? Like, the Tommy Pham, Jock Peterson league. It's like
the league.
He's like, we want him in the league, and we need a new commissioner. Would he be interested? So I called Dave, I was like, hey, that league, the Jock Tommy Pham league? He's like, yep. I was like, do you want to be in it? They want to know if you want to be in it. And he was like, fuck yeah, I do. I was like, all right, I'll pass your number along. He's like, okay. Gave him the number. Within, I don't know, 30 minutes, he was tweeting about how he was in the league, and he hired Stephen Che to be the new commissioner. So you're welcome, Dave. See how easy it is to do nice things for people, Dave? Why don't you do a nice thing for me? You know?
What do you want?
I scratch your back, you scratch mine. What?
What do you want? What do you want him to do for you?
Oh, we just want Section 10.
What?
We just want Section 10.
Oh, the name.
Right.
I'll talk to him.
Yeah. If you could hit him up, be like, bro, this was a big opportunity for you that Jared created, and it'd be nice if you just kind of stopped being a dick and gave him his show name back, you know?
For the love of the game.
For the love of the game. For the love of the game. But that's that is how he got into the league.
And Jock is still in it?
Jock's still in it. I think it's like Trout, Bregman. I think Trout said on ESPN that Bregman won the league, right?
Yeah.
It's about the only thing he's won recently. Bregman, Trout, Hosmer, Moustakas. I think Manny Machado's in the league. I don't know if those names are. That's breaking news.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah. Jock's still in there. Yeah, I did not know Manny Machado was in that league. But
doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, it seems like I'm trying to think of like the connection, like where, like, I mean, you obviously see Moustakas, Hosmer. There's the Royals connection, and then Machado is the Padres connection to Hosmer. But then, like, where did Bregman, Trout, and Jock come in? I don't know. Like, is there any like? I was gonna say like Team USA, but like I don't even know if that, because Trout doesn't do the Team USA thing. Not a big America guy.
What's his fucking problem?
Yeah,
he doesn't like the country.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He
like
better play for them this year. That's this offseason, bro. I can't wait for that.
I think he said the last time around that he wished that he did do it, but that doesn't mean that he's going to do it, right?
No, but I don't know. Don't they do it during spring training? I feel like there's no downside. You kind of just, that's your spring training.
Yeah. The only, like, I could see a pitcher not wanting to do it because it's just like a high stress inning type deal where you're supposed to be kind of like dicking around during spring training and doing like 80% effort. And now you're trying to win a fucking championship for your country.
Yeah.
Those pitches come out the hand a little bit different.
Yeah. But back to the Jock Peterson stuff. Let's get everybody to vote for this guy, him and Tommy Pham, starting the All-Star game.
Yeah.
Make your voice be heard because they give you that opportunity, and they all us. We're all fans. The sport doesn't exist without us.
Mm-hmm.
Some would say the sport doesn't exist in general, but anyway.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Get on MLB.com. You can vote 5 times a day. And what would be better than fucking Tommy Pham and right? No, I'd say Jock Peterson and right, Tommy Pham and left.
I mean, don't you want them next to each other?
Okay, yeah. Tommy Pham. What is that? I don't even know. Tommy Pham plays left, though, doesn't he?
Yo, he plays center for the All-Star game.
That's right.
Yeah, he does. He
Mic'd
definitely
up.
has some center field eligibility.
He's eligible?
Yeah. I like that. Get out there and vote. Vote for Tommy Pham. Vote for Jock Peterson for the National League All-Star team.
It's not too far out of the possibility, too. They're both having good seasons. The Jock is having a great season. And Pham is coming on lately. Ever since the slap, he's hitting, his OPS is close to 900. He's fucking gotten on fire since the slap.
I mean, there's nothing that's going to fire up the boys more than a fucking slap across the face of someone that you feel like has deceived you.
I mean, he did. I don't even know. I can't go against Jock. You know I love Jock.
Right.
But he did. Tommy Pham said it in Twitter the other day. He said, I told you I'm going to fucking pimp slap you in the group message. You want me to release that one? Like
Tommy
that justified
Pham.
it. I told you in the group text I was going to pimp slap you.
And he did. Tommy Pham, over his last 15 games, is hitting .328 with a .934 OPS. 3 homers, 4 doubles. I mean, those are all-star numbers to me.
That's a starting center fielder. That's exactly what you want out of your center fielder.
100%. You hit .328 with a .382 on base, and you're slugging .552. All-star. All-star. And the Reds have a winning record over that span, too, by the way.
The Reds are back.
They've been back.
Jonathan India's back.
Yeah, I saw him. He's back in the lineup. They needed him back. Yeah, get out there and vote. Vote for Pham. Vote for Jock. I mean, Jock's numbers overall going to be pretty good. Jock Peterson. Yep. 269, a 345 on base, and an 896 OPS. He's got 13 bombs. I always find it fascinating when there's such a discrepancy between the homers and the doubles. Like, he only has 5 doubles, but he has 13 homers.
Dude, that's because of San Francisco.
Yeah.
The fucking 309 down the right field line.
Yeah, but I mean, triples alley. He doesn't have any triples, so he's got to luck into some doubles there, no?
I guess.
I don't know.
But either way, he's an all-star.
He is an all-star. Yeah. I got to get this out there. You should do a video about it.
About both these guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I got some inside sources, I bet I could make a whole 15, 20-minute video just on this fantasy league.
Yeah.
I'd have to dig deep because I know there's more to the story and there's a lot that hasn't been said.
Oh, you need sources.
Let me tell you this. It ain't over yet.
No. I could probably get all the info you need. I mean, I have access to the group chat. I could probably be your source.
What do you mean you have access? You're in it?
I'm not in it, but I'm friends with people who are.
Send me some receipts.
Yeah, I could probably get you some receipts. Then that blows up the whole league because once receipts start making it out there and it's not the players that are putting out the receipts, then they know that they have a mole and the whole league has to disband.
Oh, yeah. And would that not be good for the video?
That'd be great for the video.
How that would be such a funny video is I destroyed the most legendary fan. I just had fucking undercover.
Yeah, they would have to do like a full-blown investigation to see who the rat is, who's the mole.
They'll never know.
They'll never know.
I gotta talk to Tommy Pham. Hey man, you want to fucking get these guys back? You really want to get them back? I will destroy this league.
What if Tommy Pham is just like low key, a big baseball doesn't exist fan?
That would mean a lot.
I mean, you never know. I mean, there's been plenty of fans that have come out of the woodwork and you just never knew that they were fans.
Yeah, I didn't know Wale was a fan until he was. I mean, if Wale likes me, then I think Tommy Pham could. Tommy Pham would be a good video to make. He's got a lot of fun stories, interesting background.
His like interview when he was with Tampa, I think, what did he hit, like a walk-off or something? They were like, yeah, like who do you want to thank for this moment? He's like, honestly, like me. But then like he told a story about how he fucking like raised himself, and he's like, yeah,
yeah.
He's like, people want to be sentimental and thank like their parents, their coaches, or whoever, and blah blah blah. I was like, no, I want to thank me. I was like, yeah, I feel that, dude.
Bro, he's got a big chip on his shoulder, man. He's a fucking savage. There's a video on YouTube. It's pretty funny where these kids are asking him for a ball in batting practice, and they're not kids. They're like probably 20. And he's like, "You already got one. And they just get in this. He gets pissed off at him. Like, fuck you, bitch. I don't want to put words in his mouth. I'm scared of
I'm scared.
But what I'm trying to say is that I like Tommy Pham.
Yeah, you do.
I just think he gets fired up. I think he's passionate, and I think he's had probably a rough childhood, and I think it's an inspiring story.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the guy got stabbed, came back, played.
How do you think you would handle getting stabbed?
Me?
Yeah.
Dude, I finally fucking just walk it off, honestly.
Yeah.
It probably fucking doesn't even hurt that much. Dude, you fucking
That's right.
adrenaline?
That's true. I guess it depends on where you got stabbed.
I mean, the picture of Tommy Pham stabbed, it looks like he's just like talking to someone, like having a regular conversation. Like, it didn't even.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck. I think you should try and start a fantasy football league with Tommy Pham. Just like start like the AEW of fantasy football leagues.
Yeah, let's get all like the rejects.
Yeah.
Tommy Pham, Bauer.
Yeah. Fucking
Matt Harvey.
Matt Harvey. Yasiel Puig.
Yeah, man. We'll just get all, the Revenge League.
Right. No one wanted us in their league. But here we are having it. So we made our own league. It's just an island of misfit toys. But fantasy football.
I think we could make it work, man. That would be a big buy-in, though. Tell you what.
What would you have the buy-in set at?
Millie.
A millie just to get in?
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
We're playing for keeps, too, dude.
Yeah. Winner take all.
Winner gets back in the league. Could make that promise. We'll work that out.
You have to win the championship to stay in the league?
To stay in you get back in MLB. If you win.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But if I win, I'm back. I'm in MLB.
Okay. Do you get to negotiate your own like salary if you were to get back in Major League Baseball or no?
Yeah, I'd take Trevor Bauer's salary.
Okay.
Because the winner gets Bauer's spot.
Okay.
Because he is the highest. He would be the highest player in the league.
Right.
We're just working at the kinks, but that's probably the way we're going to go.
Okay. We're just spitballing here.
Yeah, Bartolo Colon's going to be in it too, so that's going to be fun. Because there's a chance.
You think Bartolo Colon watches football?
I think he has watched football.
Mm-hmm. He's definitely seen it.
He's definitely seen football. You don't have to watch. You just got to draft, dude. Put auto draft. You don't.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you told Bartolo Colon, like, if you win this fantasy league, you're back in the league.
Oh,
there's nothing more that guy wants to be in.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's going to be doing his homework.
You should hit up Nigel Morgan.
Oh, dude.
He would fucking love to get in that league. Chance to play Major League Baseball. What was this? T Plush?
Tony Plush.
Yeah. If you got T Plush back in the big leagues, you kidding me? You talk about a guy that doesn't give a fuck. It was him.
Tony Plush. The video of him going in to fuck that Marlins pitcher up and getting clothesline.
Yeah.
That was the hardest. I think that might have been the hardest anyone's been hit in a brawl that I can remember, that I can think of right now. Tony Plush coming in to get that guy. And I don't know, I forgot who it was, came in from first base and just boom. And then remember coming off the field, he just got wrecked.
Yeah.
Because he came from hockey. So that's like, I think
that's what I'm saying.
It's kind of that vibe where like you get beat up in hockey, but it's still like, you're still pumped up.
Yeah.
He was going off the field like, come on, fuck the Marlins. That's a legendary clip.
T Plush. Big hockey guy. Loves playing pucks, scoring goals. Carlos Correa hit 167 in his first 16 games for the Twins. And then he's since hit 388 with a 447 on base and a 583 slug since then. He has the second highest OPS plus of his career from Aaron Gleeman on Twitter.
There you go. And that's why Scott Boras is a genius.
Yeah. Did you see this? The Atlanta Braves have not played a team with a winning record since May 20th, and they won't until June 20th. They just went a month without playing a team with a winning record.
That's why we're goated, man. We
That's why
scheduled the
we're
right way.
goated.
So good. We're a smart team. A lot of these stupid teams are playing like the Angels, for example.
Yeah.
They're playing just lost 14 in a row. Why are you going to go play the Dodgers?
Right.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, that was pretty stupid in hindsight.
Go play the Pirates, man.
Yeah. You got to play the Pirates. And like, if you can, play them for 4 games.
4 games.
It's super easy.
You know what worries me, though, this is way down the line, and is that it's like the Mets have this same stretch of games basically from like September 10th to like the 20th.
Ooh.
So they have like, that's going to be interesting to watch. That might kill us at the end.
You
Not
think
to
so?
be negative. No, it won't, but
You guys are fine.
we're fine.
Yeah, the Carlos Correa. What am I missing here? This fucking Carlos Correa since April 28th is hitting 380 with a 10-11 OPS. Not a ton of homers,
first place.
but yeah,
Been there in first place.
they've gone 17-9 in those games.
They get no attention, huh? I haven't even thought of Carlos Correa, honestly.
None. I mean, don't you think that like the Minnesota Twins, they don't really deserve attention until they win a fucking playoff game in our lifetime?
That's true. That is true. But that's why when they made this deal, I thought it was so genius because like the bar is so low.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, is this really like, yeah, you get Carlos Correa as a great player, but this really make you like a true contender? It's like, they don't have to be.
Mm-hmm.
They can get the third wild card, and if they win one playoff, they don't even have to win a series. They win one playoff game, and that's a success.
Yeah. Like if there was like a serial killer that was creeping up on your lawn and they're like, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. And then they finally get to your door and then they just fucking die on your front door. And then they do that every year for almost 20 years. When you see them creeping up on your lawn, you're going to feel like I can just go to bed and not even think, like, who cares? And that's the Minnesota Twins. Like they've had good seasons, but once they get to your door, they just die. It's quite remarkable what the Minnesota Twins have been able to accomplish with completely different cores, completely different managers and groups and different ballparks. Like this goes all the way back to the Baggy. And yeah, I mean, I've got no beef with the Minnesota Twins, but until they win a singular playoff game, it's kind of hard to take them seriously.
Yeah. They could win the division, though.
Yeah, no, they probably will. They probably will
You
win
think
that
so?
division. Yeah.
But
Well, you already said the fucking Cleveland Guardians suck.
the Guardians don't have a chance.
Yeah, you said that they're already mathematically eliminated. And I mean, the Tigers and the Royals are 2 of the worst teams in baseball. And then the Chicago White Sox, they've won 3 straight. If they win tonight, they'll be at 500. But that doesn't sound like a very threatening team to me, does it?
No, but like it's still the White Sox with those powerful hitters, those powerful pitchers. They have a great team. They just haven't been good and they're injured. But I think that it's not that hard to believe they could win the division still.
You
I
think the White Sox are going to win the division?
Probably. I would look
You
up.
think
Look up
that
those,
they're going to win it?
I think they'll probably win it. Yeah.
You think the Minnesota Twins are going to blow It's not really that huge of a lead. It's a 5-game lead. You think the Minnesota Twins are going to blow a 5-game lead to a team with a negative 35 run differential?
I would say if you looked up the odds of like the betting odds, it's probably even.
Why don't you bet it on the DraftKings Sportsbook then, dude?
I am right now.
Put your money where your mouth is. How much money did you put on it? You have to bet responsibly.
Oh shit! I just used the promo code Jared. I just put $5, and if I win, I get 100.
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
No, I just put 20K on it, which is nothing for me. But yeah, I would say bet the White Sox because you probably get the best odds right now. I can't imagine them not. The Twins do have a good lineup. The Twins are not a bad team.
You just said they fucking suck. You just said they should get relegated.
I didn't say that. I said that about the Guardians.
Guardians
fucking suck.
Guardians.
Embarrassing. Get them out of my sight.
Okay.
But the fucking Indians. Sorry.
Jesus Christ, dude. You're going to get us canceled.
The Minnesota Twins.
Mm-hmm.
Luis Arraez.
Yeah, I mean, is he the most underrated player in baseball right now?
Probably, yeah. I mean, he has a .438 on base percentage.
And I think he's leading the big leagues in hitting right now.
.354 average. I mean, he's been in an above average, and he's only 25. This guy looks old as fuck.
It's between him and Ty France. I'm sick. Yeah. I'm sick of people not putting respect on Ty France's name.
Yeah, Ty France doesn't get any
none. He's a top 10 hitter in the league. And he's like top 20 wins above replacement. And the only time I ever hear about Ty France is he's the guy that just gets hit all the time. He can do more than just get hit.
He can hit.
He can hit.
That? He got hit 20 times this year. But that's what happens when you play in like Seattle and your team sucks.
Whoa. You think the Mariners are not good?
They have underachieved so far.
They've underachieved.
And then you guilted me into fucking picking them for the division. I remember that, but I didn't even believe that when I said it. No takebacks. I said it. I stand by it. But yeah, Ty France.
He's a baller.
Yeah, now I'm looking at his like career stats. Like he's hit every season. He's I guess it's 20 except 2019.
Yeah.
That wasn't even a full season.
No. The Houston Astros have the largest division lead in baseball, I believe. Yeah. The Houston Astros have the largest division lead in baseball, 9.5 games. The Yankees have a 9-game lead, but that is not 9.5. So, unfortunately for them, they don't have the biggest division lead. The Padres caught the Dodgers. Damn. The Padres have caught the Dodgers. And the other thing, too, is before we were talking about the Padres not necessarily having like a rinky-dink run differential compared to the Dodgers, but they're plus 72. That's what, third best in baseball? Yeah. The Padres have the third best run differential in baseball. Do you believe in these Padres, Joey? Do you believe in the Padres?
I believe in them. I was saying that last time, and Dallas was giving me crap for it.
Yeah, well, he's not here to bully you now.
Let me tell you this about the Padres.
Mm-hmm.
Best pitching staff in the league.
Ooh.
No, they don't. I think they're top. They're like top 3 though in ERA, and I think their starters and relievers, both of them are definitely top 5. And they have like 7 starters.
They do.
So you can never have too many starters.
So you're putting the Padres in the fucking World Series, dude.
Well, this is how I look at it. This is where I talked about this last time. But when like a team like this, like I guess it depends on what team, and it's very subjective. But to like when a team, because it's been Manny Machado mostly, and everyone else is not really doing well.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have people like Trent Grisham, and even I guess Will Myers is hurt,
Mm-hmm.
or even Cronenworth, who's batting okay. Like all these guys have room for like a ton of improvement.
The San Diego Padres bullpen. San Diego Padres bullpen is the best whip in the National League.
There you go.
Second best in baseball. Right behind the fucking Guardians, Joey. The fucking Guardians.
Hey, the Guardians can pitch. I'm worried about their lineup.
Best starting pitcher whip in baseball. Yankees, Dodgers, Rays, Astros, Red Sox, and then the Padres. Right there. They're sixth. Starting pitcher
man.
ERA, Dodgers, Yankees, Padres.
What did I tell you, dude? They strike people out, but I think they have a good offense too. They should. I mean, they're not really hitting well, but
They can pitch.
I feel like it's going to get better.
They have
At
the
least they're
fourth-
hitting.
Their starters have the fourth best strikeouts per nine in the big leagues. And really, it's kind of third. Talking 908 compared to 909, the Giants. But that pitching staff, they ball.
The
So
only
you
sad part
have
is Tatis.
they don't even have there's a setback with Fernando Tatis Jr. But you have the San Diego Padres winning the National League pennant.
Yeah, fuck it, sure. You said it. They're gonna win it all.
I just said the pennant. I didn't say the World Series.
They're gonna win the National League pennant.
Yeah. You feel that in here?
No,
You don't feel that.
I think the Atlanta Braves will.
If the Braves played the Padres in the NLCS, how many games does that series go?
Probably 6.
Braves in 6?
Braves in 6.
Even
It's
with
a
that
nice
nasty
number.
Padres pitching staff.
Well, the Braves have a better pitching staff,
Oh, okay.
obviously.
Mm-hmm. I didn't love
That's
what I saw from Max Fried the other night on Tuesday night.
So everyone has their days, no? I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
I mean, it started off so promising. Max Fried
Guy
faced
got out to a hot start. Like,
six.
so I got like the first
five.
5 batters.
Yeah. It was 6 up, 6 down with 5 strikeouts in the first 2 innings, and then that third inning he loaded the bases. Didn't go well. I think he gave up 4 earned and like 3 1/3 maybe. Something like that.
Yeah, one bad inning, Hey, that's a division rival.
Yeah.
Anytime you're playing inside the division, they're gonna fight. These
Right.
guys aren't gonna go down easy. You're
Right.
facing one of the best hitters in the world, Juan
Yeah.
Soto.
Mm-hmm.
A guy like Nelson Cruz has been doing it for fucking decades. The
Yeah.
guy's amazing, and it's just sometimes they get lucky, they run into one. I mean, it happens to everybody.
Nelson Cruz is so old that his fucking walk-up song is Mozart.
But
All right. On that note, any big series this weekend?
I haven't looked at what do you got, Jake? What are the big series?
Let's take a look. Sox are playing the Cardinals.
Sox, Cards.
That takes you back.
Yankees, Blue Jays will be a good one. Yankees, Blue
That's-
Jays. Man, not a lot of great baseball coming up this weekend.
Don't say it.
Dodgers, Guardians. We're going to see what the Guardians are really made of. This is the fucking test. This is why we play ball. Guardians, Dodgers. All these other series suck. Like the Phillies are playing the Nats. Doubleheader. That game is starting in a couple hours here. The Braves are playing the Cubs. The Rays are playing the Orioles. The Brewers are playing the Reds. The Giants are playing the Pirates. The Padres are playing the Rockies. The Astros are playing the White Sox. I guess that'll be okay. Astros, White Sox. But it's on Apple TV.
Angels, Mariners. That's fun.
Yeah, I guess. Like I like to watch
Late
the
night?
Mariners and you get Shohei. Yeah, this is a real shit weekend of baseball. But you got Red Sox, Cardinals, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So, all right. Enjoy your weekend. And we will be back on Monday. Stay safe. And we'll catch you next time.
We're gone.